Low-head dams are referred to as drowning machines. And according to the Indiana Department of Natural Resources, there are more than 100 of these types of dams across the Hoosier State. Madison Elliott is investigating the local efforts to remove them.
A low-head dam is like the one here in New Albany along Silver Creek. The water flows across the top of the entire length of the dam, and they're usually about 1 to 15 feet tall. Many were built a long time ago, like this one, which is more than 100 years old. They're dangerous because they cause a recirculating current that can push victims underwater and they can't get out. State lawmakers passed Senate Bill 477 earlier this year to make it easier to remove dams like this. It's a tragedy the New Albany community is still reeling from. A 14-year-old boy died last Memorial Day after getting trapped in the current caused by this low-head dam along Silver Creek.
His death was preventable. He did not need to die.
The dam's removal has been the center of controversy and multiple legal battles. But New Albany State Representative Ed Clear says it needs to come down.
So it's been made unnecessarily political. This is about engineering, not about politics, or at least it shouldn't be about politics.
Clear sponsored Senate Bill 477 along with Senator Justin Bush, which became law this year. And while it doesn't target the Providence Mill Dam, the goal is to make it easier to remove others like it.
Providence Mill Dam needs to go, and so do most, if not all, others.
Low-head dams have frequently played a role in deaths and injuries along Indiana waterways. According to the Indiana Department of Natural Resources, from 2010 to May 2020, the state documented 25 deaths near or at low-head dams, with at least 17 people injured and 50 rescued at dams of all types. The DNR keeps an inventory of where these low-head dams exist, but Bush says many sit on private property. The new law will help private owners tear them down.
If you are a private property and it's your decision, right? We're not trying to go against private property rights, but if you'd like to see this dam removed, it would allow for the state to come in and lead that process and maybe find some funding to remove that dam.
This bill was an extension of House Bill 1099, which passed in 2020. It prohibits people from accessing low-head dams in the waters within 50 feet of the dams when warning signs are present.
These are drowning machines, and it's the loss of life that's the most thing we're trying to do is protect people.
While public safety is top of mind, leaders also say these dams inhibit wildlife. That's why the Indiana Wildlife Federation also backed the bill, saying getting rid of these dams helps two things at once.
It's a no-brainer. If a dam is no longer serving a purpose, let's do everything we can do to get rid of it.
In southern Indiana, Madison Elliott, WLKY News.